Hi, I'm Insane Rider and welcome to the channel, The Budget Gamer. Let's review Mortis, a mortician who hasn't had much business in Starr Park. Can you turn his business around by putting to rest all opponents you face? If so, how will you go about filling the coffins in his morgue to capacity? Are you going to focus on mobility and reload speed, or a more area of effect damage with health recovery build? Knowing your playstyle preferences will be important when you select a gadget, 2 gears, and a star power. Not sure? Don't worry. I have you covered on Mortis's playstyles and the best associated power level 11 budget build. But before we make gadget, gears, and super decisions, we need to understand more about his brawler class and its playstyle. It's important to review this so that we can make smart choices that have a synergy with Mortis's class's strengths and/or offset his weaknesses. Let's get started. Mortis's class is Assassin. Assassins can close the distance between themselves and their target very quickly. However, their low health means they must rely on evasive skill and cunning to survive in battle. As such, you can either wait for the map to shrink via the poisonous clouds, utilize a combination of terrain as a shield and his very fast movement speed, or use his basic attack, Shovel Swing, to quickly close distance. Overall, assassins are strong against marksmen and artillery classes, but are weak against tanks and damage dealers. Mortis has an interesting basic attack in Shovel Swing. It creates business opportunities for filling coffins if you can master its tactical use. With each shovel swing, you also get a dash forward, and when he has all 3 dashes ready, Mortis gains a longer dash after a short delay. This basic attack can be amazing at not only putting the smackdown on opponents, but closing long distances quickly. However, the key is to be able to master the use of his basic attack. And if you follow my recommendation on his budget power level 11 mobility and reload build, hold on for an intoxicatingly fun time owning the battlefield. For Mortis's gadget, I recommend Survival Shovel. Using this gadget to reload attacks quicker, Mortis's increased damage per second puts his opponents to rest and fills his morgue to capacity quickly. I recommend Shield and Batstorm for gears. Shield gives you a bit more survivability when closing distance, and Batstorm significantly increases the speed of his super, Lifeblood. These gears have a strong synergy with supporting an increased mobility and reload speed build for Mortis. And for Mortis's star power, I suggest Coiled Snake. This star power allows him to gain his longer dash quicker. Like his gadget Survival Shovel, this star power even further improves Mortis's already great mobility. When utilizing Survival Shovel and Coiled Snake, you have a mobility build that rules the battlefield and complements Mortis's strength as an assassin. As of Season 31, Mortis has what is considered one of the best, if not the best, hypercharges in the game. Blood Boomerang is a must-have for anyone playing Mortis as their main. Plus, how can you be a mortician and a vampire and not throw a blood boomerang around the battlefield? Mortis's playstyle, mobility build, as well as his mortician and vampire theme are spot on. It's very easy to see why he is a fan favorite. The other playstyle and approach would be to go with a more area of effect damage and health recovery build. With this playstyle, you would select Combo Spinner for his gadget, Gadget Charge and Batstorm for his gears, and Creepy Harvest for his star power. Technically not a bad build. A case could be made for this build based on the survivability it gives to Mortis. However, Mortis's mobility build is so intoxicatingly fun. Taking an assassin who is already good at closing distances and delivering big payloads of damage, and turning up his intensity to the max, will keep Starr Park's obituary page filled with names. Overall, here is my strategic recommendation on tactical gameplay combat with Mortis for solo showdown matches. Initially, keep your distance on the battlefield and work the perimeter for power cubes. Although you can close distance quickly if needed, Stay on the perimeter and use the poisonous clouds to shrink the playable area of the map. Cleaving your way through opponents with a smaller map gives you a strong tactical advantage. When ready, assert your coffin-filling dominance through dashing and cleaving your way through opponents. Make sure you have great timing on the use of your gadget, Survival Shovel. Utilize it when either out of attacks or when only 1 or 2 more hits are necessary to add another body to the morgue. Hold your super, Lifeblood, to use as a heal. You can also consider using it to finish off an opponent who is barely holding on, or if you are in a tactical combat situation where you can quickly recharge it. It will take 5 of Mortis's basic attack hits to charge his super. And finally, learn and practice dashing about the battlefield. Auto attack is not your friend when playing Mortis. If you've developed a habit of using auto attack in combat, playing Mortis will either push you away from him or force you to aim when attacking. That said, it's not typically a full aim that is needed, but more of a quick slide and release of the aiming button in the direction you want to move and attack. Auto-aim can be occasionally used in certain combat situations. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Brawl Stars, Brawler on a Budget, Mortis. Let me know your thoughts or opinions on Mortis. Is he your main? If not, why not? Please like and subscribe. Let's brawl.